pull strings to try to save us.
Maybe one day you'll stop being so cold.
And maybe one day I'll tell you where my heart's gone.
'Cause this new you that's come through has got me so lost.
The old me would pull strings to try to save us.
But I remember that night so vividly, it sickens me. Pacing from the living room to the kitchen sink, fighting for the words to say for you to stop and think of what you're really doing and what the hell you'd answer me. 3:10, I saw you pull up in the street. Door slams, followed by alarm beeps. Heard your keys shaking, probably not as much as me. The lock turns, so much for trying just to keep the peace. Sit down, 'cause this could take a while. Try and listen instead of staring at the ceiling tiles. Become best friends with the couch your grandma gave us. I feel like what I've done is not enough to save us. And I guess 2 nights ago was worthless when you called to say you miss me, asking me to drive and hold you till you fall asleep and wake up. Your first name changed the distance. You said you took a Xanax 'cause you couldn't take the dissonance.
Maybe one day you'll stop being so cold.
And maybe one day I'll tell you where my heart's gone.
'Cause this new you that's come through has got me so lost.
The old me would pull strings to try to save us.
No more.
It's almost been a year now since you stood up from that couch. The walls is still ringing, residing in the house. I'm doing okay since the pictures came down. I stopped to see you and tried and smooth it all out and get the closure I've been longing for soon. You said I'm sorry for the past, but it's okay 'cause I forgive you. A few days have passed, I had a dream about you. I got into an airplane, not sure where I flew, but when I walked into the terminal you were there. When I saw you smile it wasn't difficult to stare. Then I woke up, I knew that I was just asleep, graced with the presence of those same alarm beeps. And this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, but it's come together and these pieces start to fit now. The story I've been telling all of you has an ending down.
Maybe one day you'll stop being so cold.
And maybe one day I'll tell you where my heart's gone.
'Cause this new you that's come through has got me so lost.
The old me would pull strings to try to save us.
No more. Maybe one day the true story will be told. And maybe one day your heart will turn to warm. 'Cause these cold tales that you tell got my inside like a war. And there's cold lies in your eyes, but seems like the truth is told. But there's cold lies in your eyes, but seems like